Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished the post-game and unlocked the post-post-game, which apparently exists. Also, I somehow interpreted this as an oil rig when it's clearly actually a ship that's partially submerged, I think. Showing that I don't really know what either one of those two things looks like. I am not a seafaring person. Chairlift. Well, that looks simple enough. I think I see exactly what you want. If I'm interpreting this correctly... I'm doing exactly all of the wrong things. Okay, here. So, flip that over. Flip that over. Then put it here. I think you want this. You do indeed. Okay, that was simple. So that's how you stand a thing on its end, by the way. Blackguard. So do the same thing, but the rotator is in a weird different place. And also I can't put that in the pit. That's gonna need to go there. Well, what can that... Oh, right, so this is how I could get that out of that space. And then... I can't hit the rotator in the pit, though. Well, now, if I put it in the pit, I can maybe get it back out. Oh, what the heck? This is complicated. Okay, so... doing this the simple way... See, I can almost just... Almost. Not actually, but... Okay, so the way you actually get that out of there is like this. I can almost just do this. I need it rotated the other way, sure. Is that simple to do? Hold on, if I do this... and then shove that out there, rotate twice, 3 times, maybe even. Oh, but okay, the final rotate would need to put that on... Well, I can't get that over there like that, can I? No. Okay, fun. So, that kinda did what I wanted? Sort of? Partially? Maybe? Alright, let me check something. If that's in there, then yeah, I can totally get it back out. Easy. And I think that's what I want to do, actually. With this here, I might want to just do that. So everything's rotated around, you're in the correct way. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I did that. Alright, cool. Long reach. Huh. Alright, so this is all about stacking things, pretty much. I think I understand. So, step 1. Well, this is not... That's not step 1. That's not what I want. Okay, so this is all about... These things stood on their heads, pretty much. Don't know what that little guy is for yet. Okay, so you're rotated the right way around, and as you do that... Well, okay, so here's a use for the little dude. As you do that, I'm going to put this here, which will allow me to beach that up there. Oh, that's not good, though. That's not what I want. Okay, let's not use that. I will instead use this, I think. I'm not ready for that, but I can undo it. Ach. Okay, roll. Yes, undo. Slide. Stack. And then retrieve this. So then with this... Let me see if I can actually just... Would this work at all? Just shove? Yeah, it gets that stuck though. Okay, so the simple fix for that... is to do something like maybe this. Hey! So that I can keep pushing and then I can do this. Okay, don't know what the little guy was for. You were not useful to me. Perhaps that was not the intended solution. That's what I did though. Assembly line! Hold on, I wonder... If I had placed this here at the end of that puzzle, wouldn't it have just been put there in its final configuration and, like, I couldn't get through the puzzle? I'm not going to test that, but I do wonder if that would actually happen. Because, like, things get locked in place once the puzzle is done, and this doesn't count as being inside the puzzle, so I would just be blocked from entering this and resetting it if I ended up on the other side by, say, like, oh, I can't fast travel here. Okay, so I would just have myself blocked in this way, then. And I would still be able to reset it, I see. That's what would happen, is my prediction. Assembly line! Okay, so get that way up there. How many up is that? It's 1, 2, 3 up. You will not help me directly. I need 2 elbows. You need to be this way around. Yeah, okay, so your final resting place is over here. It's over here like this. So that's where you are going to go. Then this one goes up there. This is not tall enough. This is only 3 tall. This becomes 4 tall, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's correct. But that means I have to somehow boost you all the hecking way up there. Really? Assembly line. So there's a pit here, which means I can pull the same trick I've been pulling. Let's put that the other way around. Everybody rotates all at once. Okay. Oh. Well, no. That'll go clang, of course. So I do this, and then can't quite interact with you directly, but I can do it indirectly with this. So shove. This is not right. Ah, but watch, I can fix it. Well, okay, fine. Get back around like that. So the way I fix that is like this. So that gives you something to stand on. There we go, you're elevated now. So then just shove over there, and that didn't quite happen the way I predicted, but it did happen. Problem. I think the fix to that is perhaps to do this. Okay, that did fix it. Okay. And then I just kind of want to do, like, that. Okay. However... this is not quite right. How am I gonna hang it off at that? Okay, that part's tricky. I need the rotator to be like in a different place here, but it's not. Now hold on, it would be better if, well yeah, it would be better if you were already facing this way, but you can't be. I'm not going to be able to pull that back. No, I don't... Why is that rotator there? That's weird. Well, now I can do this, which is useless. Okay. So that's as far as it seems like I can go with that. Well, now... So I could certainly, if I wanted to, stack this on top of that and have it one higher. Would that help me? If so, I don't see how. So I need you to rotate once, and then go left, left, left. But the problem is to rotate you, it doesn't seem like I can do... Well now, hold on, but why can't I... Okay, so I can certainly push this back off if I wanted. Could I now? Well, yes. I could, if I would... Alright, let's work this a bit. Sure. So you're one higher. And then I can push you back off like this. Which really doesn't help me. Well, now hang on, I'm doing this all wrong. Okay, okay, now wait. So there was a moment when I had the elbow that's up there hung off of this thing. Okay, well I can just recreate it here. There we go. So if I have that structure, and then I put that structure on top of this structure, and rotate it the right way around, that still won't help me. Not quite the way I want it to. So one, that orientation is all wrong. This would be the orientation I want. Two, I can't really just, like, stick that up there. I would need it, like, stood on end on top of the... Oh yeah! Like, if I could, That's not going to happen. Yeah, I'm imagining this elbow that's up here stood on end on top of this piece, but how would that... I don't think that's likely. Why is there that extra rotator up there? I don't feel like I can ever use this for anything productive. It just doesn't seem like it would make any sense. Like, what could this do? I mean, okay, fine. Let's try this. What it could do is it could let me put this all the way up here so that I can rotate that onto there and actually stick it on. But now that's just facing the wrong way. So I guess maybe I want to pull this whole structure off of there, which would mean that I'd want this just kind of the other way around when it goes there. Which just makes more sense anyway. Well, now, I'd rather not have it exactly like that. Is there a convenient wall I can, like, scrape this on? Maybe. Here, just shove. There we go. So if I turn that around, like, oh, well, that's not what I want. Ah, that's really not what I want. What? Okay, I mean, that's fine. You can face that way. That will work. Hey, but then you need to stop doing this. Do you? Maybe you don't. No, I think that's ah! Dude. Ah, it beached itself. Okay, that's fine. All fixable problems. Okay, so finally, this is what I wanted. So now I can push this to the right and have you up on top of it. So then if I turn it around, then that still won't work. Yeah, this was a bad plan. Because again, I can get it up here, but it's just facing totally the wrong way. Huh. Is there anything I can do with this silly, crazy structure? Feels like no. Feels like no. Alright, so I don't have a plan yet for getting that in that orientation all the way up there. In order for that to happen, so if it were to rotate into place... No, I can't use that rotator up there. It just doesn't help me. The only way it could possibly help me is if I want to do this. And I don't know why I would want to do this. It just doesn't seem productive. Can I make it productive somehow? So again, if that elbow up there were stood on its end, up on top of this guy up here, then that wouldn't help because I couldn't get it off. But I could beach it. I could have the top portion of it hung off of that, then just push this out from under it because it prefers to stay on solid ground rather than a pipe. And, you know, you would have to be down one level and not on top of this thing. Which is fine, you can do that. But I don't think I can do that. I think I'm going down a dead-end path. That's my impression. So by the way, I can build this structure one higher if I want to. Check it out. It's one higher. Well, in order to do that, I would need to do this differently somehow. Probably... Yeah, no, that's the same thing. It just keeps rearranging itself when I do that. Kind of like that, only not... There. Yeah, so that's one higher now. I can get it all the way up there. I mean, it's set up wrong for, like, actually doing anything useful. But I can make it that tall if I really want to. Okay, so, is there something I can do with that? So I think I'm just thinking about this the wrong way. Idea. Take me back to when that top elbow was stacked on top of this. And then after... Okay, well, you're not actually on there. There we go. So then after that, I'm going to get this one just out from under. You know, I don't care you're going to get stuck there. Just get out from under. Just get out from under. Just get out. Just get out. Shoot. I want to mess with this stuff. I can die here. There. Okay, so now I can mess with it, kind of, a little bit. So if I roll this, that just falls like that. Okay. Good to know. And I mean, I'm going to need that, so there's nothing that involves putting that in the pit to not being able to get it back is going to go anywhere. This is a lot harder than the other puzzles. I think I need to restart. Just have a completely different way of thinking about this because I got into a dead-end path, I think. So the ideal would be this elbow. Like, imagine if I could roll it to the north. If it would actually roll and then stack on top of here. So it would be up one and then over this way one from that. I could just hang it from there. That's not actually true. So what if these two were already in their, already actually stacked on top of each other? Oh, put the elbows on each other. I mean, that's the way they have to go to get the water to flow anyway. Yeah, I think that works better. Okay, so put the elbows on top of each other. All right, that sounds like a plan. That's obviously no good. How did I do this in the first place? It was so long ago that I kind of don't even remember. I guess I can just do like this if I want to. And that's simple enough. You go clang, that's fine. You do this. Okay, this is way simpler than what I was trying, and a lot more in line with the other puzzles that I've played today, so this is probably what I actually do. So to make that happen... That's not the way those are supposed to be. How did I get it up there? I guess like this. Let's do that differently. Well, now, don't do that. No, you're in the wrong orientation still. I mean, I can turn it around, I guess. That's fine. Okay, so... So if I have that... Oh, hey, this is how I can stack those on top of each other like this. Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. There. Now, I need to carefully maintain this. So you need to be a pusher for the rest of everything I need to do. Unless maybe, like, if I just stick you next to each other, you can keep the formation? You can! How nice. How very nice. Okay, there we go. That's everything I need. So then you just push... Hold on, is it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, totally. Okay, I did it. Whew! Okay, so my approach was wrong. Oh! Oh my! Corrupted assembly line. Now hold on, I'm curious. Oh boy! Oh, look at that poor puzzle icon. Alright, you know, I think this is telling me that it's time to stop. That's as far as I'm going today. Alright, I got half the ship done. Okay, so the assembly line just keeps going and getting weirder. Alright, so knowing the way of thinking for this probably will help me with that. Okay, cool. So see you next time for when the assembly line gets weird.